Hey, Grant, this is Richie of the BuzzBeat podcast. Good to see you again. Two questions. Number one, has the coaching staff given you any indication on how much playtime you'll get this preseason? And then number two, if you do get playtime, what are one or two things that you would want to showcase during these preseason games?
No, we haven't talked about anything like that. It's still early. I've only been here probably about a week, so I'm still trying to get my feet wet, and it's still early. But if I do get the opportunity to go out there and get some minutes, the main thing I'm focusing on right now is just trying to play the right way, find guys, defend at a high level, and trying to make my niche right there.
Thank you, Grant.
Sam?
Grant, it's Sam with Hornets.com. I know it's only been a couple weeks since you've been in camp, but has there been anything in particular that you picked up from the veterans or the other, point guards that have been around before that you've kind of started to incorporate into your own game?
Right now, I'm just trying to learn all the different concepts at this level. Like you said, I haven't been here that long, so it's all new for me. So I watch those guys as much as I can from the sidelines, and just try to pick up on little things they do, how they come off the pick and roll, how they set guys up, stuff like that. So I still got a lot to learn, but at the same time, I'm willing to learn. So
thank you.
Let's go to Danny Thompson.
Grant, Danny Thompson with the three-point conversion. I asked this question of a lot of rookies. When you go into training camp for the first time, compared to where you were in college, how is the speed of the game, especially on scrimmages, 5-on-5s? How is the speed of the game different from college to where you see now in the pros?
Yeah, I'm not sure if the speed is different, but one thing I know is different is just the intensity. The intensity that every guy plays with on every single possession is like something that you wouldn't see anywhere else other than this level. So I think that's the biggest adjustment for me is just making sure I'm always locked in and I'm always high intensity.
Thanks, Grant.
Is there any follow-ups? Anything else for Grant? Richard? And then Sam?
Yeah, Grant, this is Richard Walker with CarolinaSportsHub.com. When you came in here, what were your expectations? And he's talked a lot about positionless basketball, which seems to fit the way you played at College of Charleston.
Well, my expectations as a player was just trying to come in and be a sponge. I still got a lot to learn, especially at this level, and got a lot of room for growth. So my biggest thing coming into this season is just trying to be a sponge, pick up on things as fast as I can so I can kind of try to speed the process up a little bit. But my main thing is just trying to learn from the guys that have been in my shoes and just be a sponge to it all.
Sam, anything else?
Yeah, just kind of a fun one, Grant. Has there been any, funny, different moments, anything that you've kind of noticed the first couple weeks? And you've mentioned a lot of it's just kind of learning, picking up anything on the fly. Have you had a chance to, any funny interactions or anything in training camp so far that is, kind of unexpected?
Not so much. This year is kind of different. So everybody's trying to speed this whole process up. So it's just been like a constant grind. So you just got to be on your P's and Q's at all times because, like I said, it's a sped up process. And we all got a lot to learn and try to get ready for the season. So for the most part, it's just been serious and trying to get our work done.
Last question for Rod.
Hey, Grant, Rob Boone with the High Vibes here. Just wondering, has there been any eye-openers for you this first week you've been here? I mean, you've been here about a week. Has anything jumped out at you, a player, something in the city? Like, what's jumped out to you so far, if anything?
I touched on it a little bit earlier. It's just the intensity, man. It's really different compared to every other level. Every guy plays with it, and it's just something you got to get used to, especially coming from a mid-major college. It's just something you got to pick up on. So, like I said earlier, my main thing is just trying to come in, make sure I'm always high energy, no plays off, and just doing that.
And then also, Coach had mentioned he hasn't put much plays in for you guys as a team so far. A lot of concept work. Does that make your job easier as a rookie coming in here? So again, you've been here for a week. Does that make it easier to go out there and just play ball, not worry about where you got to be on the floor every time out there?
Yeah, it definitely makes it easier. I'm a new guy, so all these concepts are new to me. But at the end of the day, once you kind of get those concepts, you basically just out there hooping. So I like all the concepts they putting in, and I'm still trying to learn them all. I'm still new, so I'm trying to learn them all. But at the end of the day, once you pick that up, it's just basketball at the end of the day.